Saturday night soccer in Cary, North Carolina, as we welcome you to WakeMed Soccer Park in Cary for North Carolina FC and South Georgia Tormenta FC USL League One action. Just 2 home games remaining, including this one tonight. And hello, everybody. Alongside Austin DeLuz, I'm Dean Linke. Just 2 more home games. Perfect night for soccer and another night for a lot of these young players to show what they can do.
Yeah, it's another opportunity, right? Another opportunity to show what they're capable of, looking towards next season a little bit, but also just enjoying the game. And like you said, it's a great night. Couldn't ask for better weather, so hopefully we see a good one here.
Nelson Martinez has been outstanding. Anywhere John Bradford has asked him to go, he's gone.
Yeah, he's been a very, very solid performer throughout the year. I think in a year of a lot of ups and downs for some of these players, he's been very consistent. And like you said, asked to play a couple of different roles and done both of them very well. So highlighting him tonight, I think, is a tribute to what he's done this year.
On the other side, for Tormenta, a couple weeks ago, they had a player that was named Player of the Week.
Yeah, Azad Leotti, he scored a hat trick a couple of games ago. He's got 9 goals on the season. A lot of the attacking responsibility for this Tormenta team falls on his shoulders, so he's one to keep an eye on for them.
We'll see if the goalkeepers are going to be busy. Jake McGuire, one of the best in USL League One, will be in the net. North Carolina FC, South Georgia Tormenta FC. USL League One action. We'll have the lineups and the kick coming up.
Continental Tire has been a proud supporter of soccer for more than a decade. We've been there both on and off the field for some of the greatest celebrations. We've watched with you as the game and personalities have gotten bigger. We are proud to continue standing alongside you, supporting the game that gives us all so much. Together, we've shared thousands of incredible goals and celebrations. Here's to many more to come.
At Strategic Systems, we understand that a reliable IT infrastructure doesn't just materialize by itself. We've been helping Triangle businesses of all sizes build and manage secure, reliable technology solutions for over 25 years. Strategic Systems and CEI. Are you transforming your business?
So, how do you like your urgent care? At Wake Med, we have urgent care just about everywhere. Urgent care that specializes in orthopedics and kids. My Care 365, open every day of the year. Even virtual urgent care. Yup, urgent care in your jammies, on your tablet. So download the Wake Med All Access app and get urgent care that's caring, convenient, and just the way you like it.
Selling your home often comes at a cost. Many realtors charge commissions of 6%, which seriously cuts into your profits. But with Daymark Realty, part of Coastal Credit Union, you can sell for an unbelievably low commission rate of 4.5%. Plus, professional staging and photography are included. Find out how Daymark and Coastal have saved members millions in fees and offer a better way to bank.
USL League One action at Wake Med Soccer Park, Cary, North Carolina. Both teams are out. North Carolina FC and South Georgia Tormenta FC. Dean Linke with Austin Deleuze. And Austin, let's take a look at the starting lineups. We'll start with the home team, John Bradford's North Carolina FC.
Yeah, shuffled up a little bit here, dealing with some injuries, but across the back, Nelson Flores has been a mainstay in that left back spot. The youngster Britton Fisher partnering with Malik Mbai in the center of defense. Nelson Martinez filling in at right back. A midfield three of Peter Pearson, Pekka, and Arriaga. And the front three, Mischich, Jackson, and Frame's going to be a lot of rotation between those three. Not really a natural striker there. It's going to be a lot of combination play.
You see the bench as well in the starting lineup for South Georgia Tormenta FC.
Yeah, they got a back three here. Thorne, Noose, and Rodriguez are operating in those central defender roles. Mueller and Meyer Falchen are going to be on the wing-back spots. Summersall, Gomez, and Obinwa are going to match up in the midfield with the three from North Carolina FC. And up top, the danger men in Micheletto and Leotti. Most of this team's goals have come from those two guys. They're going to be very active up top.
Those are the lineups, and we are ready to roll. North Carolina FC are in their home darks, all blue, and Tormenta is in their all white.
The United Soccer League, all 12 League One clubs and its players stand together in support of diversity, inclusivity, equality, and compassion. For more information on the USL's commitment to change through the United Against Racism campaign, visit uslsoccer.com. Thank you.
Both teams kneeling as we continue the fight against racism, and we are ready to go. Just 2 home games remaining, this one and next Saturday. John Harkes and Greenville will be in town to wrap up the season. Again, North Carolina FC in their home darks, Tormenta in their visiting whites. Keep an eye on how honest that 3-back is. Yeah, it looks like more of a 5-back, so it looks like a 3 with 2 wing-backs at the moment, Austin, for Tormenta.
Yeah, I think defensively it'll be more of a 5 across the back, and then obviously offensively you're going to see those wing backs push forward. You know, specifically Luca Meyer Falchen likes to get up and down that wing. He's been very involved in the attack throughout the season for this Tormenta team.
And we're also seeing, it looks like, less of 2 holding. Looks like Pekka's going to have some freedom to move forward, and it'll be Pearson kind of holding it down at that all-important holding mid spot.
And Pearson's a guy who's been in and out of the lineup throughout the season, but I think he's performed very well whenever he's been in the lineup and covers a lot of ground in that holding midfield spot. And as you said, it's going to free Pekka up to find the ball, try to control the tempo of the game a little bit more.
2 minutes in. Throw in for Tormenta. Tormenta FC, North Carolina FC, the bottom of the USL League One table, and that's kind of why we talked about sort of proving yourself for next year, because nothing's guaranteed in this business.
No, you have to take every chance you get. You know, I think it's easy to switch off at the end of the season like this when you know you're sort of out of the playoff picture, but I think a lot of these guys are fighting for roster spots, so you never know who's watching. You know, coaches are looking around for players for their teams for next year. They're going to be watching games, so it's really important to just show up every chance you get.
We've got a whistle, and Jackson down on the ground. Jackson's been a nice pickup about midway through the season. It's brought a lot of energy up top.
A lot of energy, high work rate. He's definitely got some talent and skill as well. And, you know, I think it's a good spot for him, that sort of false nine position. He can move around. He can cover ground in the attacking third. He can switch with Cole Frame and Selmir Miscic. So he's definitely been a good pickup for this NCFC team.
Drew Kerr listed on the bench tonight for North Carolina FC. I did Northwestern the other day, and Colin McAmey scored a wonder goal as Northwestern came up with a big win on the road against Wisconsin. And Colin McAmey, who was going to go with Russell Payne to Army, switched to Northwestern when Russell Payne left Army and scored a big-time goal. We interviewed him afterwards as well, so it was good to see a North Carolina FC player doing well in the college ranks.
Yeah, surely benefiting from the time he spent with this first team in a professional environment.
Nice young man. Boy, you think about that, going from thinking you're going to Army, then going to Northwestern. Those are kind of two totally different extremes right there.
Yeah, I'm sure that was not an easy decision to make for him, but hopefully he's in the right place.
Well, you know what he said it was about? It's a coach that believed in me. And when Russell left Army and went to Northwestern, it was less about where it was and the fact that the coach believed in me and wanted me. That's so important as a player.
Yeah, it certainly is. And Russell Payne, obviously a very well-respected coach in the college ranks. Spent a long time at Army, built that program up, and getting the chance at Northwestern now. I'm sure Colin will continue to develop under Russell.
Well, I bring that up because Colin is thrilled with the fact that Frame has signed and Holiday has signed and Fisher has signed, and those are guys that he played with, so he's certainly pulling for him. And then you think about Butte's getting plenty of time at NC State. Hilly's getting some quality time at NC State. You're seeing players sign pro contracts and also players take a couple years in the college game. Good balance here. Right now the ball's kind of been played between the 18s. So limited play-by-play, but here comes Tormenta. Mueller had it a moment ago. Dropping it the other way is Micheletto, a player that Austin Blues already talked about. We are 6 minutes in. Played back over to Obinwa. They'll switch it. Noose. It gets by Martinez, and this is dangerous. Good job by Malik Mbai, former ACC Defender of the Year from Clemson. It'll be knocked out of bounds off of Noose. Noose wanted a foul right there on Jackson, but doesn't get it. It'll be a throw-in for North Carolina FC.
A really nice through ball there from the center back, Sergi Noose. To find Obinwa. Obinwa didn't get as much of that one as he probably would have liked, but
this is one back by Obinwa. Mbai. Now Gomez quickly switches it. Summersall. And the whistle against Pekka. The team in white's had the ball more than the team in blue at the moment, Austin Deleuze.
Yeah, they've started the game with a little bit more energy. It is their last game of the season, so I'm sure, you know, you mentioned it, but they're looking to make the most of it and end the season on a high note.
Good work by Fisher to win that aerial ball. Pearson plays it to Pekka. Pekka earning the whistle. Good use of his body there for Pekka, the veteran. Pekka, the Brazilian. Flores, pretty much a mainstay at left back all season long for John Bradford. Martinez, we talked about in the open, he has also spent time in the center of the park, but has played more games at right back than in the middle. Pearson comes in hard. They'll play advantage. We'll see if the referee will come back to that one. I don't think it was yellow card worthy, but certainly the referee saw a pretty hard tackle. That's going to go off of Tormenta and come back to Jake McGuire. Jake McGuire and Nick Holliday have kind of been alternating games. Clearly Nick Holliday, Frame, Fisher, and perhaps none bigger than Holliday, a big investment in the future for North Carolina FC youth and the pro team North Carolina FC.
Yeah, we've talked about it quite a bit throughout the season, but just great to see the club investing in these young players, and I think, you know, excited about all of them. Absolutely. I think, you know, Nick Holliday, at his age, to be where he's at in terms of his ability is very impressive, to say the least. So I know that the coaching staff and the club at a higher level are very excited about his development and his future.
Tormenta winning it in the midfield. Once again, Obinwa, a key part of it. This will come all the way back to Pablo Hara, and Frame is on it. Walking you up to minute 10. Since 1947, Select has been the leader in soccer ball quality and innovation. Select is the official ball supplier of USL League One and many of the elite leagues throughout Europe. For the latest Select products and special offers, please visit selectsportamerica.com. 10-minute mark. They play it over the top. It'll get away from Melia. And I feel like 10 minutes in, the only time we said Jackson's name when he was fouled at midfield. I don't think he's got any touches in the attacking third yet.
Yeah, not much for NCFC in the attacking third as a whole so far. Some decent possession around the back and in the midfield.
Ooh, that was one of those 50-50 balls that could hurt. Here's Cole Frame. Cole Frame. Frame on his left. Deflected. It'll fall to Pekka. Pekka will push it wide. Flores making the overlapping run. Look for Arriaga, and it's handled here by Tormenta as they'll roll it out. Michelito with Martinez closing down. Martinez came in there a little bit late.
Martinez has had a couple hard tackles here early, setting the tone.
Saw the referee just put his hand to his head, telling Martinez, next one is on you. It's fair play from the referee. At least that dialogue has been given. He's now aware of his situation, right?
Yeah, I don't mind it from Martinez either. I think it's something that this team's lacked a little bit at times, I think, throughout the season, is that little bit of bite.
Mueller lets that one roll out of bounds. It'll come back to McGuire. There's a lot of good goalkeepers in USL League One, and it's hard to say, you know, hey, we've got the best goalkeeper, but McGuire's been solid this year for sure.
He has. I don't think the where the team sits in the standings is a reflection of his play in particular. I think he has been very good. He's made some highlight reel saves and kept this team in a lot of games. And on top of that, I think he's been a fantastic role model for Nick Holliday as he sort of gets up to speed.
That is so well said. Arriaga made a great run. Flores. Couple step overs with his left foot. Got it over the goalkeeper, which is important, but nobody home. Looks like it was deflected, so it'll be a throw in for Cole Frame and North Carolina FC. Last time I was out here, I got to wear my Carolina Railhawks jacket on Railhawks Throwback Day, also known as Austin DeLuse's birthday. That was kind of cool to go down memory lane, Austin.
Yeah, it was a fun day. It was a good turnout from an alumni standpoint. You know, got to see
Flores. Hang on, go ahead, Austin.
A good strike from Flores there, but yeah, got to see a lot of former teammates, people we haven't seen in quite a while, and people that have been involved with the club in various roles over the years. So just a good tribute to sort of the history of the club.
Special ceremony for Nazmi Abadawi after the game was really nice. His entire beautiful family was there. And speaking of former players, Miller Time getting married last weekend, right?
Yep.
Yeah, big time.
Yeah, congratulations to him and his lovely new bride.
14 minutes in. I was thinking about those tackles we've seen, and they were formidable, but I think with where both teams are, I don't think we'll see any really nasty tackles, will we? I don't think we will in this one.
Never say never.
Okay.
No, I think you're right. You know, you would hope that everybody understands where they're at, where the season is at, and nobody goes out doing anything dangerous. But having said that, you know, it's a long season and a largely frustrating one for both of these teams, I think. So wouldn't be totally surprised to see some emotions flare up. But been a clean game so far. Both teams knocking the ball around pretty well and just looking to break through.
NCFC 6-4-16, sitting on 22 points. Tormenta, this is their last game, as Austin told you. They're 8-6-13. NCFC and Tormenta each with one win in their last 5 games. Last home win for NCFC came on September 11th against New England. Last road win for Tormenta came back on the 7th against Greenville. And when I say the 7th, I mean the 7th of August. That's quite some time ago. So minute 16, McGuire taking his time. He's got Fisher on his left, Mbai on his right. He'll go all the way out to the left back, Flores. Now Pearson will come over in support. There's a little more pressure coming on McGuire. In fact, not a little more, a lot of pressure on McGuire. Mbai going long. Jackson looked offside to me, and he is. Good idea. I like the notion of every once in a while, just go ahead and unleash one long.
Yeah, Jackson jumped his run a little bit early there. You could see he went, the ball didn't come. He tried to make his way back onside, but a little too late.
Martinez wins the first challenge. Micheletto, Martinez wins it again. Martinez showing all of you why we highlighted him off the top. Nice quick switch from Tormenta FC as they get out of trouble and play it forward to Leotti. Leotti with that hat trick a couple weeks ago, earning him USL League One Player of the Week. Comes back now to Obinwa. Touch gets away from Summersall and way offside that time. McGuire was there anyway.
See here, good looking behind, but Leotti just hanging out behind that NCFC back line. Easy call for the linesman.
Middle of the park, North Carolina FC. We have played 17 minutes. We're in the 18th minute. No score. No real challenge for either goalkeeper so far. Martinez. Jackson, who's made himself available by checking all the way back, dribbles out of trouble. He's got Frame on his right, and he'll get to him. Martinez going to join in behind. Jackson. Now Pearson. Good communication to alert Pearson that a player was tracking back. Flores. Good patience here from North Carolina FC. John Bradford up in front of the bench. He's got to be pleased. Double-digit passes they've strung together here, Austin.
Yeah, good possession. I think still looking for ways to unlock this Tormenta back line. It's been a little bit of an issue, I think, throughout the season. You know, NCFC very good in possession, good passers of the ball, but just finding that little bit extra in the attacking third and finding creative ways to break teams down has been an issue.
Flores makes the overlapping run. It's cut back inside. Miscic. So Miscic and Flores will need to keep an eye on that combination if they can get something going on the left side. It's Frame and Martinez on the right side. Pekka does a lot of running. That's a great ball dropped in. Jackson will leave it for Martinez. Unfortunate, went off his foot and then under his chin. That never feels good. Micheletto in a foot race here with Pearson. Micheletto winning it. Pearson got a little jersey and now Pearson slides in. Micheletto's got a legitimate beef right there as there's a lot of jersey in the hand of Pearson.
Yeah, definitely tugged him a little bit. You see the replay here of the chance for a good ball in from Arriaga, and Martinez arriving at the top of the box at the right time. Just hops up on him a little bit and doesn't make contact. But that was good play from NCFC.
Minute 20. Union Omaha leading USL League One, followed by Chattanooga and Greenville, who will be here next Saturday. Long throw in into the 18 and then out. Here's Jackson. Nifty little back pass from Miscic over to Arriaga. And now Flores. Yeah, you're on to something, Austin. The spacing between the back four and those three midfielders is on point. But then when the three up top get there, it's just them. They need more support, I think.
Yeah, it's a little bit of just a lack of penetration. You know, like I said, very good at kind of swinging the ball side to side, keeping possession. The kind of ball they need is the one that we just saw that put Arriaga into space. And he was ultimately able to get that cross into Martinez. But that sort of penetrating ball in between lines is what's going to unlock this Tormenta back line.
Yeah, I agree. That was the best ball we saw right there. And they were one pass away from being on and having perhaps even a numbers advantage. Jackson doing more work. One back by Tormenta, and they'll bring it back to their goalkeeper with a little bit of pressure there from Arriaga. So it's bomb long. Flores is there. He'll leave it. And he'll have a throw in. With sights set on home field advantage, El Paso welcomes OKC Energy, looking to remain in the playoff hunt. It's El Paso and OKC Sunday at 8 p.m. Eastern on ESPN Deportes. halfway through the first half. Neither coach has had a ton to say down there on the sideline. A little bit of encouragement there from John Bradford. Hands above his head, clapping for Martinez. Here's Frame spinning around. Pearson to Fisher. Pekka, flip from behind, he'll play on. Kind of a no-look pass there to Jackson, and a good one. Jackson takes a shot. I have no complaint about that. One back, though, by Tormenta. They'll play in the middle of the park. Good touches there. Leotti. Noose. Micheletto gives it right back to Noose. That was Thorne a moment ago. Making a run is Mueller. Mueller, far side. Was that a pass? He really kind of cranked that in a weird way. Did he not?
Yeah, a little bit of awkward service there. No, I mean, you know, ended up being a good ball into the box, but nobody there to put it home. We'll see it here again. A good first touch. And yeah, he really, you know, I think he's just really trying to put that into a dangerous spot, and he does. And Fisher tries to clear it, only gets to the top of the box, and Peter Pearson's able to clean up the clearance.
Jackson with a right foot issue, so the trainer going to check on him. They'll give Frame and Pearson and a couple other players a chance to get some water here on what is a perfect night for soccer. I mean, you just can't ask for better conditions. No rain. It's perfect.
Probably have a thunderstorm roll in a few minutes or so.
I apologize in advance. No, I think we're safe. So this game is rolling along at a pretty good pace. Jackson, hopefully he's okay. He's back up. They'll have to come back to the fourth officials table and get back in there, but I'm sure they'll need to add a couple minutes.
Yeah, probably no thunderstorm, but what are the chances we catch the fireworks from the State Fair tonight?
Ooh, yeah, we might have a good spot here.
We might have a good view.
Is tonight the last night or is tomorrow?
I'm not sure.
Listen to lose. Let me down with the State Fair updates.
Get over there. Get yourself a turkey leg.
If I did go, that would be why I'd go right there. I did not make it this year.
Fried Snickers, maybe?
No, not a big sweets guy, but I do look like a turkey leg, though. I'll give you that. There's Martinez. He'll switch it over to Flores. With Halloween coming up, can you give me an over and under number on how many Ted Lassos are going to be out there?
I think quite a few. Watching the Fan Fest on NBC Sports this morning for the Premier League, and there were a number of Ted Lassos in the crowd.
Squared. What a great show. Tonight, Jason Sudeikis is... I'll tell you what, we're trending tonight. We're talking pop culture. It's Jason Sudeikis tonight on Saturday Night Live.
Yeah. Can't get enough.
And by far side to Flores. Flores. He's got Arriaga. He's got Mischich. He's got Frame. And it pops high in the air. Mischich had made a nice run to create a little bit more space, but good defense by Tormenta, as that never made it inside the 18 that time, Austin. Fisher will lose it. And here comes the pace of Leotti. He'll drop it off to Micheletto. McGuire slows it down with his two hands. He made that one look really neat. Great work by Leotti and Micheletto.
Yeah, they're the two danger men for this team. No secret there. A good ball through to Micheletto, and he just tries to get it on target. Doesn't really trouble Jake McGuire. But you can see those two are the guys that this Tormenta team looks to for offense. Really nice job on the counter there from Leotti to put Fisher under pressure, create that turnover, and break, slipping Micheletto through.
Mbai. Flores, can he keep it alive? Flores, frame, and Jackson, they kind of run into each other. And Flores all by himself earns a corner kick. Corner kick, North Carolina FC.
Good work there, friend. I believe it was Miscic actually, but a good run. That pace into the box.
Well said by you. I apologize. Miscic has looked dynamic. You know what? He's looked like the way he looked to start the season, and pretty much every game here at North Carolina FC, he's been solid when he's been healthy. So Miscic will take the corner. Pekka. There's Flores. But it was Miscic who made that great run and drew the corner, but now North Carolina FC back at midfield. I feel like North Carolina FC is now taking the advantage in possession. It was the breakaway, though, from the studs, Micheletto and Leotti, that has been the most dangerous breakaway so far. 29 minutes in. We'll have at least a couple minutes as the North Carolina FC trainer dealing with the foot of Jackson, who looks to be okay. He's back out there at the center forward position. Now we're seeing Pearson get a little higher than Pekka. Both those two have kind of been on a string together, though. Good communication. Mbai read that one perfectly and will let it roll out of bounds. So McGuire will trot over to take it as we are now in minute 30. It all comes down to the final day of the regular season. Watch the drama unfold all evening long on ESPN Plus as the race for the USL League One playoffs comes to an end. Action begins October 30th at 7 p.m. Eastern on ESPN Plus. Arriaga. Fisher to Flores, and Arriaga will show. Leotti, minimal pressure. Flores has Miscic to his left, and Flores is pushed to the ground, and we might have our first card here. We do.
An easy decision there for the referee to pull out the card on that one.
Raheem Summersall. This is the first time that's ever happened that the player that got the yellow card rolled around for a little bit.
I think if he stays down long enough, the referee might forget about him. See here, Flores driving forward as we've seen him do so often this year, and yeah, Summersall just coming in from behind with the shove.
Tormenta yellow with the 31st minute of play to number 13, Raheem Summersall.
PA announcer Mark Calloway makes it official. Yellow card to Summersall. Minute 31. Still looking for our first goal in this one. We're at zeros. North Carolina FC and Tormenta FC. These two teams played to 0-0 earlier in the season. Pearson tries to win it, cleaned up there by Flores. Arriaga makes a good run, read perfectly though by that back line of Tormenta. Sliding over there in support was Curtis Thorne. This is Jackson. Jackson, great layoff to Miscic, and Miscic did not get his body over the ball. I love that pass from Jackson.
Yeah, smart little pass from Jackson. It looks like it almost maybe caught Miscic by surprise a little bit. Flores picks it up. He plays a good flat ball across the top of the box, and Jackson settles it, just tries to tee it up for Miscic and can't keep it down. But again, good play. I think it's the right thought there from NCFC with no real center forward in the lineup. You know, to try to create those sort of combinations around the top of the box is probably going to be more successful than just lumping it in there and hoping somebody gets on the end of it.
Yeah, if you're wondering about forwards, both Robbie Christo and Thorne Simpson available on the bench. And Christo has gone back to accepting that role as the super sub, as he is perhaps also headed into the swan song stage of his career. You never know. 33rd minute. North Carolina FC player down at the moment, I think it's Martinez. Somebody's going to leave it to McGuire. And Martinez is back up. He's okay. Minute 34. Stay with us at halftime as we'll take a look all around USL League One. News and notes, standings, so much more. Courtesy of Mr. USL League One, Brian Ware. Onside, that's a good ball. Leg's gonna stay down, I think. Yeah, it is, oh my. McGuire was totally fooled. And can you say lucky? I mean, he's lucky right there.
He is, yeah, he kind of guessed a little bit. Jumped the gun on the cross. Meyer Falchin puts a really dangerous ball across, and you can see McGuire takes that step to his right, thinking the cross is gonna come into the box, and that one just rolls right across the face of the goal.
Just missed that far post. Obviously, the reason I emphasize lucky as a goalkeeper, you never, ever, ever want to get beat near post. And that would have been the strangest near post ball, right? Because it went all the way over to the far post. You don't see that every day, Austin, right there.
Yeah. Unique play.
Pearson, that was leg on leg. Or in Pearson's case, tree trunk on leg. Leotti with Micheletto waiting. Leotti! Good idea, and certainly Leotti has the ability to curl it. That's what he was going for.
Yeah, looking for that far post. Pearson still down, looked like a painful one. Just a little bit of a dead leg. Hopefully, anyway. Nothing too serious. Pearson really doing what he does best, getting in, trying to break this up and just coming through, and it looks like he caught the knee there. And Leotti getting one-on-one situation inside the box. It's what you want to see if you're a Tormenta fan, and tries to bend that one into the far post just a little bit wide. But again, the danger he presents.
Yeah, he's a good player. Number 9 for Tormenta FC. Minute 36 alongside Austin Deleuze. Captain of North Carolina FC, still the all-time assist leader for the Wake Forest Demon Deacons. That's a Torrey Winchester special. As we're in minute 36. Martinez over the top to frame. Now it's been 8 or 9 clean passes from Tormenta, and they'll keep possession.
Yeah, you could hear their coach there, Ian Cameron, frustrated at their inability to move the ball forward.
Arriaga. Ooh, yeah, open. Oh, just a little flick right there. It'll stay with North Carolina FC, but great work by Meyer Falchin, who had that great run along the right side earlier, did a great job getting back there to kind of just put his foot up behind him to flick it away.
And important intervention.
Jackson's down again. Jackson's been kicked a few times here. Here's Frame. Frame dancing. Martinez tries to deaden the ball and takes a shot. It'll be deflected. It'll be a corner kick. Corner kick, North Carolina FC.
It's good stuff from Frame, creating space for the Martinez shot.
The only time these two teams played back on July 3rd, the final score was a 0-0 draw. North Carolina FC sends it into the box, far post, multiple jerseys there. Mbai was there, Jackson was there, Fisher was there, but nobody can direct it back toward the frame.
Mbai sort of taking the initiative on that one. Probably would have been better left to Jackson or Fisher. Actually, it looks like it did go off Jackson, but a good ball.
But you nailed it. Fisher was really well positioned to have the time to send it back across the frame, but it never got to him. Mueller challenging this last line. He wanted to get that ball, but Knowles hangs on to it. "39th minute. Leg is up.
That was a close one. I thought he had timed it perfectly.
Noose and Mueller just had some communication. Sergi Noose, wearing that number 5, was hoping to spring Mueller, elected to go back the other way. Last win for Tormenta came against North Texas SC back on September 11th, a 2-0 win. It was a home game for Tormenta SC. Marco Micheletta is 3rd in the league with 11 goals. And as you mentioned, the combination between him and Leotti has been strong. 40 minutes in, still no score. Micheletto. Gonna try to change it. Read there by Flores. He'll get it to Miscic. Miscic and Flores have been pretty active here in the first half. Great overlapping runs. Miscic leading to that corner kick earlier. Now Miscic is going to tuck inside. Martinez calling for it on the right side. And it's cleaned up by Tormenta. Martinez will try to close it down. And Mueller. Pekka with Mbai, and quick restart from Leotti. Referee lets him play. Liotti's offside at the moment. Now he's back onside. Micheletta making a run. Micheletta was open, and McGuire had that one read the entire time. Micheletta wanted it a couple seconds earlier, I think.
Yeah, he was free at the back post. It was a really good heads-up play from Leotti to kind of get that one going quickly. Spotted the foul, and they were able to switch to find Meyer-Falschen on the other side. The service a little too close to Jake McGuire.
Both Meyer-Falschen and Mueller have made pretty good runs from their right back and left back spots respectively. We're now in minute 42. Can't watch the match? Turn on Sirius XM FC 157, North America's only 24/7 source of soccer radio. As Mbai bombs it long, featuring Ray Hudson, Tony Meola, Rodney Marsh, and USL All Access with Mike Watts and Devin Kerr every Tuesday night at 7 Eastern. You can also hear live action from the USL, MLS, Premier League, and more, all on Sirius XM FC 157 and the SXM app. Alongside Austin Deleuze, Dean Linke with you. Still no score. These two teams have played almost a game and a half without scoring a goal against each other. Have to do it at some point, and might as well do it now. Got to get Austin Deleuze's take on the fashion statement made by John Bradford tonight.
Solid. I think it's a solid outing. Much more sweater appropriate weather, I think. So yeah, I think he's thriving.
All right, well said. Noose clears it. Pearson. Martinez. Martinez gets away from Micheletto. Jackson goes down. Pearson stays with it, and they'll come back to Jackson. Referee let it play for a second. They'll bring it back. This is going to be dangerous. This is shooting space here, I think. And Jackson looks eager to take it.
Yeah, it's a good spot. And he was a little upset that he didn't get a call prior to that. He was dragged down similarly right at the top of the box, and you could see John Bradford having a word with the linesman over here as well. Felt like they missed it, but they get the second one, and this is a good position. You can see a lot of players standing over this one that would like a piece.
Jackson earned it. Jackson's going to take it. Five-man wall. So you feel like, well, they're going to add another one. Flores will leave it for Jackson, and that's the only place he really could go with it, near post, but it was too high, and it really was not hit very hard either.
It's got to be a special strike for a right footer from that position to get enough pace on it, to get it up and over the wall.
'44th minute, Noose. Mbai lays it down to Pekka. Mueller does enough to disturb it. Picked up in the middle of the field there by Micheletto. Micheletto, number 10. They look for Leotti. Leotti with McGuire. McGuire's got it.
Mbai just misjudging that one. McGuire was ready for it, ready to come off his line and clean things up.
2 or 3 extra minutes. Austin, what's your prediction? You can take either one, and I'll take the other one.
I'm going to go 2. I'm going to take 2.
All right, I'll take the over.
Just like the Price is Right. You going to go 0?
Jackson's got a whole lot of jersey there. The referee's been very consistent with his approach to this game. I quite like it. And Austin Deleuze is the winner. That was a belated birthday gift I gave you right there.
What do I win?
You win, then notice that was a belated birthday gift. So 2 minutes of added time. Still looking for a goal. Pekka steps in, and Pekka's fouled.
And that's interesting because I believe that's Summersall again.
I think you're right.
And if the first one warranted a yellow, you know, that's a pretty similar play. He loses possession here. Good tackle from Nelson Flores, and Pekka, I mean, he comes in pretty late and winds up injured again. I think he's on thin ice at this point.
Wow, the referee is waiting. This could be a second yellow here. Well, maybe he's in. I'm just going to have a talk mode. Basically say, uh-oh, now he's got his...
I think the referee would have pulled the card out by now if it was. Nope, there it is.
Wow. So this will change the game.
Yeah, just, I mean, a silly tackle on a yellow card.
And so he's going to get the yellow, and you know what that means. It's his second yellow, and that means a red card. So Raheem Summersall. I mean, you're right. Everything about that foul was identical to the first one.
Yeah.
That got the yellow.
Yeah. I don't think there can be much of an argument there. I mean, I'm sure he'll argue it regardless, but just a sort of needless tackle there. I shouldn't say needless. I mean, NCFC breaking on the counter a little bit, but still, when you are on a yellow, it's just something you know you can't do.
Summersall. So Summersall headed to the showers.
That's a tough way to end your season.
Yeah, that means next year he'll have to miss that first game if he's, well, I think at any level where he plays, I think he might have to miss it. Not positive about that. I know I'll have to miss it at USL League One level. Jackson played in, Miscic, and a great save. It'll be a corner kick, North Carolina FC will play the rest of this one with a man advantage. Familiar sound at WakeMed Soccer Park, the train coming through. What do you see here, Austin?
Yeah, Jackson picks this one up, driving. A good run from Miscic. He slips him in behind, and goalkeeper comes out and makes the save. I'm not sure what happened there, with the injury. That might have been just let's get this half over with injury.
Looks like the referee going to let this corner kick happen, which is well done again by the ref after a long delay because of the second yellow, and almost in there. Summersall sent to the showers though, and this will probably do it, but John Bradford will have a different halftime speech knowing they have a player advantage.
Yeah, we see here the corner come in. It's a good service, and I believe it's Martinez that gets up and gets his head on that one. Just wide, but yeah, I think John Bradford will be optimistic about their chances in the second half, especially with the man advantage.
And there is the first half whistle. And you see the coach now for Tormenta SC might want to have a couple words with the referee. And the referee trying to get some distance. Yeah, good move.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the argument is there.
Nearly 150 years of experience goes into making
All right, so when we come back, North Carolina FC will have a player advantage, but we're also going to look around USL League One. It's zeros at the half. North Carolina FC and South Georgia Tormenta FC. Stay with us.
Select Physical Therapy is focused on patient safety now more than ever before. Select's centers remain open and offer a safe environment for you to receive physical therapy services. You don't need a doctor's referral to begin care and start feeling better today. Select Physical Therapy also offers telerehab, so you can easily connect with a licensed therapist through web-based technology that is HIPAA compliant, right from the comfort of your home. Visit selectphysicaltherapy.com to schedule an appointment. Select Physical Therapy, the power of physical therapy.
Behind this shot, there's a story of well-loved cleats, and pride-soaked jerseys. A story of years of support and leadership. There is a story of family. Behind every shot, there's soccer.com. Greatness grows here.
Continental Tire has been a proud supporter of soccer for more than a decade. We've been there both on and off the field for some of the greatest celebrations. We've watched with you as the game and personalities have gotten bigger. We are proud to continue standing alongside you, supporting the game that gives us all so much. Together, we've shared thousands of incredible goals and celebrations. Here's to many more to come.
Saturday night soccer in Cary, North Carolina, WakeMed Soccer Park, no score. North Carolina FC, South Georgia, Tormenta FC. Down the stretch we go. This one and then one more for North Carolina FC. This is the final game for South Georgia, Tormenta FC, who will play the rest of the game down a player. Dean Linke with Austin to lose. Some big games in USL League One this weekend.
Yeah, for sure. Some exciting ones coming down to the end of the season. The one that I'm looking at there is Union Omaha, North Texas SC. Union Omaha looking to clinch the regular season title. They've separated themselves a little bit. Forward Madison, Chattanooga, two good teams that are going to be battling it out for playoff spots. And FC Tucson facing a red-hot Richmond Kickers. Richmond has won, I believe, 5 in a row, led by the Irish Ninja, Kira Fitzgerald in goal. But yeah, some exciting games to wrap up the season.
Yeah, Kira's the new Ponce de Leon, isn't he? The ageless wonder for the Richmond Kickers. We're going to take a break, come back, take a look around USL League One, some news and notes, and so much more. Zeros at the half in Cary.
Today, as you step onto the field, you step into your purpose. You step strong. You step hard. Con toda la fuerza de mujer. You step up.
Hey, y'all. Can we change up the chores?
Sorry. It's up to the wheel, man.
Oh, yeah?
Hey, change the channel back.
Sorry, it's up to the wheel.
I am a first-generation student here at Bellevue University. I feel like if I were to have gone to a different university, my experience would have been a lot more stressful and overwhelming, because I feel like I wouldn't have gotten that personal experience that Bellevue University has to offer.
Around it comes Fox. Solik, the back heel in! What a goal!
Luna is shot into the back goal.
Kuramoto has won it for OKC Energy FC. Oh, that is a brilliant goal from the substitute.
Today, as you step onto the field, you step into your purpose. You step strong. You step hard. Con toda la fuerza de mujer. You step up.
So, how do you like your urgent care? At WakeMed, we have urgent care just about everywhere. Urgent care that specializes in orthopedics and kids. My Care 365, open every day of the year. Even virtual urgent care. Yup, urgent care in your jammies on your tablet. So download the WakeMed All Access app and get urgent care that's caring, convenient, and just the way you like it.
Welcome back to WakeMed Soccer Park in Cary, North Carolina. They were tossing t-shirts. I was waving for one. They need some stronger arms to get it up here on the perch. North Carolina FC 0. South Georgia Tormenta FC 0. Dean Linke with Austin Duluth. We'll take a look at scores going on right now.
Not a lot of action here. 0-0 across the board. Union, Richmond, 0-0 at halftime. That's a big one. Both those teams are very firmly in the race for the postseason championship, but the regular season championship as well in Union Omaha's case. And Greenville, Chattanooga, that rivalry at 0-0 at halftime as well. And then Forward Madison, FC Tucson, and North Texas, New England kicking off shortly.
Union Omaha, as you mentioned, trying to clinch. Chattanooga and Greenville. Boy, those three, any of those three, I think, can win this thing with all due respect to the rest of them. Those three have been the cream of the crop all season long.
Definitely. Yeah, those three have been very consistent. And we talked about Richmond being on a bit of a hot streak there, shooting up the standings there in the mix for one of those top 4 spots. And then you see the congestion between spot number 5 and spot number 9 and 10, really. So, yeah, the playoff race still very much alive for a lot of these teams.
Take a look around the league. You already touched on it. Richmond on fire for those 5 wins coming at home. North Carolina FC had great success against Richmond, but they're looking like they're legit.
Yeah, peaking at the right time. And we know Terzaghi there had a brace against Madison. He's the danger man for the Richmond Kickers. And Greenville playing like defending champs. They get a wins over New England and Omaha. They're unbeaten in their last 7 after a little bit of a cold streak earlier in the season. And for Tucson, a key win maintains their playoff spot. They defeated Tormenta 3-1 with Kevin Rodriguez picking up a brace, and Charlie Dennis scored a really, really nice free kick goal, bending it into the far post. So some exciting stuff happening around the league.
Excited to see Nelson Flores on the team of the week. The defender excelled at left back with 3 interceptions and almost a 90% pass accuracy. Always like seeing him. Joe Rice has been solid for New England too. Evan Conway, the striker, had a hat trick in the 4-1 win versus NCFC. The second player in USL 1 history with 2 hat tricks in the same season. Evan Conway.
Yeah, and Conway, very dangerous for Union Omaha. We know those 2 guys up top, Kevin Rodriguez and Terzaghi, both coming off braces as well. So some good performances across the league.
All right, we're going to take one more break and come back and try to find a couple of highlights to show you. No score, North Carolina FC and South Georgia Tormenta FC. Stay with us, everybody.
Selling your home often comes at a cost. Many realtors charge commissions of 6%, which seriously cuts into your profits. But with Daymark Realty, part of Coastal Credit Union, you can sell for an unbelievably low commission rate of 4.5%. Plus, professional staging and photography are included. Find out how Daymark and Coastal have saved members millions in fees and offer a better way to bank.
Select Physical Therapy is focused on patient safety now more than ever before. Select's centers remain open and offer a safe environment for you to receive physical therapy services. You don't need a doctor's referral to begin care and start feeling better today. Select Physical Therapy also offers telerehab, so you can easily connect with a licensed therapist through web-based technology that is HIPAA compliant, right from the comfort of your home. Visit selectphysicaltherapy.com to schedule an appointment. Select Physical Therapy, the power of physical therapy.
Behind this shot, there's a story of well-loved cleats and pride-soaked jerseys, a story of years of support and leadership. There is a story of family. Behind every shot, there's soccer.com. Greatness grows here.
At Strategic Systems, we understand that a reliable IT infrastructure doesn't just materialize by itself. We've been helping Triangle businesses of all sizes build and manage secure, reliable technology solutions for over 25 years. Strategic Systems and CEI. Are you transforming your business?
Both teams making their way back out onto the field. It's halftime here at WakeMed Soccer Park, and we've got zeros. North Carolina FC, South Georgia, Tormenta FC. Dean Linke with Austin Deleuze. And Austin, let's take a look at the first half highlights that will, of course, include a red card for Tormenta.
Yeah, Tormenta came out with a little bit more energy. You can see here a good ball in behind from Meyer Falchin. Looking for Leotti. A couple steps offside there. Jake McGuire ready for it. And Leotti and Micheletto here, again, dangerous on the counter. Micheletto putting some pace on that one, but right at Jake McGuire. But those two really created most of the chances for this Tormenta team in the first half. They looked dangerous every time they got on the ball. Here's another one in behind. Service coming into the box, and McGuire just kind of cheats on that one a little bit, anticipating a cross into the middle of the box, and it just rolls across the face of the goal. And here we see the play at the end of the half that really we expect to change the game. Summersall coming through the back of Pekka, and that's his second yellow card, getting sent off in his last game of the season. So NCFC will be playing the entire second half, a man up. A big advantage, I think, for these next 45.
Take a look at the first half stats. North Carolina FC did have more of the ball, 56%.
Yeah, more of the possession, which we've seen, throughout the season. But what I like to see there from NCFC is out shooting this Tormenta team 10-2. It has been difficult for them to create chances, and they created a few in that first half, and I'm sure we'll see quite a few more as they look to exploit Tormenta's 10 men.
Don't believe any changes have been made. There were none signaled by the fourth officials table, so the second half is underway. Tormenta in their white jerseys, their last game of the season. North Carolina FC in their home blues that they will be wearing again next Saturday when John Hart's in Greenville comes to town. Always look forward to seeing John Hart. Of course, Austin spent a lot of time with John Hart as the press officer of that 94 team. Coming off 1990 and then 94, those were good times.
I've heard the stories.
Sorry.
It's okay. John's done a fantastic job with that Greenville team since their inception. Son's a decent player too, Ian.
Yeah, well, and he's got two daughters that also play in college soccer.
That's right.
One played at Clemson, one's still playing at Elon right now. And both he and his wife both made it to the NCAA tournament as college players at Virginia. And all three of his kids played in the NCAA tournament. Neat little nugget.
Quite a soccer family. Ian still plying his trade over in Scotland, along with his wife, fellow Wake Forest alum, Sarah Teagarden, playing for Celtic. I guess it's Sarah Harks now, right?
Doesn't have to be. Pekka. What's Pekka like as a teammate?
Yeah, great teammate. I think, he's a guy that does a lot of the dirty work, exactly the type of guy you love to play with.
Jackson! All right, we'll save it. So already you're seeing the field open up a little bit more now that North Carolina FC has a game plan on how to deal with this player advantage that they have.
Yeah, we see there a great ball in behind from Nelson Flores, and Cole Frame with a really skillful flick to leave it for Jackson at the top of the box, and gets a good strike. Goalkeeper makes a comfortable save.
I thank Brian Ware for his great work on the news and notes and the team of the week. Terzaghi from Richmond scored a brace to make the team of the week. Kevin Rodriguez, he scored a brace in the 3-1 win over Tormenta for Tucson. He was also on there. And it is wide open now. Miscic. We'll bring it back to Pearson. Pearson gonna keep it down! Pearson! And how about North Carolina FC? A 1-0 lead.
We have seen some fantastic strikes here at Wake Med Soccer Park this season, and just add this one to the list. Peter Pearson from a solid, I don't know, 30, 35 yards out, and he gets all of this one. Miscic does a good job to draw a couple of defenders to him. He finds Pearson in the middle of the park, and he tees that up. It looks like it might have taken a little bit of a deflection. I'm not sure, but regardless, he caught all of it, and I'm sure he's enjoying that one.
So Tormenta down to 10 with no Summersaw, and Pearson making the most of the extra player. A bomb. I think you're right, 30 plus. Nice little touch into space, and you're right, I think there might be a little bit of deflection, but at the moment they're going to give it to Pearson, who's got his second goal of the season, and gives North Carolina FC a 1-0 lead. And of course they'll be playing this entire second half with a player advantage because of the 2 yellows in the first half for Summersaw.
Exactly the way you want to start the second half, right? I'm sure you're about to say the same thing.
I was going to say, a great way to start. Well done, Austin. And Mbaya will leave it. Leotti slow to get up. Mueller over there. Puts enough pressure to force Mbaya to knock it out of bounds. So we have a yellow card to Arriaga. That usually means a little chirping, right? Or was there a tackle we missed?
Yeah, I think he pulled Leotti down on that counter. At least it looked like it. Get another look at it here. You can see as he turns and starts to run up the field, we lose him in the frame there, but I think he just kind of tugged on him a little bit and ends up with a yellow. He's got to be careful now as well, right? Same way that Summersaw wasn't.
Yeah, you certainly don't want to give that player advantage back. So we'll keep an eye on Arriaga. That's Fisher stepping in. Ball played over the top. Leotta! Wow! Hit that one well. Micheletto hit it well. And Tormenta not going to go away here easily. Down a player. Had part of the game here now.
Yeah, really nice lobbed ball in behind from Meyer Felchin, and Leotti. The same way that Pearson caught all of his shot, he got all of that one, and it was right at McGuire, but I guarantee he wasn't comfortable with that one because it was moving.
No, he was just in the right spot. This portion of the game brought to you by Continental Tire. North Carolina FC thanks Continental Tire and all their fine corporate sponsors. Flores safety first. It'll be a corner kick. And ever since the goal, Tormenta FC, they are awake and they are challenging McGuire. They are looking for that equalizer.
Good response from this team.
So Tormenta FC with the corner kick. Driven in. McGuire has got it above his head. It's 52nd minute, and Peter Pearson has changed this one. After the 2 yellows to Summersaw, a great game plan coming out, and clearly part of the game plan was let's go ahead and shoot, and let's shoot from long distance, and Pearson ripped it. Hit it hard and hit it low, and that usually can lead to dangerous opportunities.
Yeah, especially when it's going through traffic, difficult for the goalkeeper to see. But I'll tell you what, there must be something in the water this season, but we have seen some special goals from distance between Robbie Christo, Nelson Martinez, and now Peter Pearson. Some unbelievable strikes.
Yeah, Robbie Cristo with the hello from midfield. Deflected there by Pekka. Yeah, this is one of those games where Robbie Cristo is going to want to come in as well, right? He's going to want to play at least 20 minutes or so, get a little shift with that player advantage.
Oh, yeah, everybody's going to want to get into this one, I think. Only a couple games left in the season. You're up a goal, up a man. Everybody's going to want a piece.
Tormenta, it's worth repeating, since giving up that goal has looked pretty good and been dangerous. Challenged McGuire. Martinez is going to bring it all the way back to McGuire. Taken away there by Tormenta. Overlapping run coming. Fisher gets there.
Good recovery from Fisher after the turnover that started that attack.
It's Curtis Thorne on the overlapping run. But Fisher was there to knock it away. Back on it now is Gomez. Both teams now got everybody warming up. And by. North Carolina FC's got to pay attention here. That's a dangerous ball they just sent in. And if they're sleeping and there's a white jersey around, we're tied at 1. Jackson's got frame in front of him. Jackson pushed to the ground, and no, the referee says no. I don't know about that.
Yeah, it's interesting. I'm actually, interested to see it again, but my initial reaction was I was okay with the no call there. I think Jackson had kind of lost possession.
The fans here at North Carolina FC do not agree. Luis Rodriguez gets away with one, and meanwhile on the other side, Mbai will get a yellow card, so that'll make the crowd even louder.
Yeah, we'll see here. See, Jackson takes a heavy touch, and I mean, there's definitely a shove there. Probably got a case.
And a shove from Luis Rodriguez is not like a shove from me, you know? It makes a difference. And then Mbai with the yellow.
Again, just riding Leotti. Does a good job. Credit to Leotti for staying up there.
Well, Leotti was dangerous right there, too, off the restart. I'm telling you, Austin Lewis, Leotti, one more step, and he was in and on against McGuire. Deflected off of Pekka. Micheletto and Leotti, they don't need 11 men. They can do it on their own, and McGuire's got it.
Yeah, I think NCSC's got to slow this game down. You see Jake McGuire there trying to spring Cole Frame on the counter, but they're sort of under siege here. I would have liked to see him hold on to that and just calm things down and get control of the game again.
North Carolina FC led by John Bradford, who still is the top man overseeing the NCFC Youth Academy program, one of the best in the country. That'll go out of bounds, and this is exactly where now, yeah, you're seeing Pearson. Pearson just made the motion to calm down a little bit, Austin.
Yeah, everybody's got to take a breath here. Keep some possession, find the rhythm again, and take the air out of Tormenta's sails.
Flores. Jackson, Mischic, too long. Hada's got it. It's 57th minute. North Carolina FC on a goal from Pearson from way downtown is the difference in this one. How about North Carolina FC with this 1-0 lead? This game in Greenville next Saturday will wrap up this first season in USL League One. I mentioned the last game we were here was the Carolina Railhawks throwback day, as well as your birthday. Martin Rennie, one of the coaches for the Carolina Railhawks, is in town with Notre Dame women. Nate Norman, a former player, and Martin is now part of the staff in some form, which is kind of exciting.
Yeah, good to see him still involved in the game. Notre Dame's a very good team. Demon Deacons will be taking them on next week in South Bend.
Flores. Pekka, Pearson, right back to Pekka. This is more of what you were talking about, right? Just grab a little bit of the game.
Yeah, make Tormenta work. You know, you're up a man. Just try to wear them down. You still want to score goals and obviously make them uncomfortable that way, but the chances will come.
Candela is going to check in at the next opportunity. Vincenzo Candela, wearing number 99 at the fourth officials table. Looking to come on for Tormenta FC, who is down a goal and down a man. Miscic to Jackson. He's got Arriaga in front of him. Also has Miscic. Jackson, and Jackson knocked to the ground again. This time Luis Rodriguez gets whistled.
That one, yeah, that one's a little more clear cut. You see here Jackson again running it. Rodriguez gets a good touch, kind of gets the body in front of him, and yeah, again, extending the arm, gets the shove, and a dangerous spot. We've seen Miscic hit from this type of position. We saw him smash one off the crossbar actually from a similar position earlier in the season. We know he's capable.
So Candela, Obinwa is out, Candela is in. And a free kick opportunity coming here now for either Miscic or Flores. Miscic looking like he wants this one all day, and he is looking like he wants to shoot this one near post, and he mishit it, but that's exactly what he wanted to do.
Yeah, you can see kind of the way he's trying to hit that. He's trying to get it to dip, to get it up and down, and he got it up, but it didn't come down the way he wanted it to.
61st minute. Next weekend, the chase is on. Union Omaha, Chattanooga, and Greenville sitting on 47, 43, and 41. Richmond right there at 40. New England and Tucson at 37 and 36. North Texas also at 36. Toronto, too, certainly still in it at 35. Tormenta.
It's good press from NCFC.
Great press. They got him pinned in, and Mbai wins it. Tormenta might be able to get out of this press, though. They do. That's pretty good work right there by Tormenta to get out of what was a tough situation. They were pinned in.
They were, yeah. It was ultimately hopeful ball up the field that they were able to win the second ball and find their way out.
Flores and Miscic. Miscic having some joy here tonight, and having some joy with Flores. Those two seem to be in rhythm. Jackson. Pearson with the wonder goal. We'll show it to you again at some point. Here's Flores running downhill. Over to Miscic. Drops it back. Oh! Arriaga saved by Hara. Hara, and knocked out of bounds. It'll be a corner kick. Corner kick, North Carolina FC.
That is a really fantastic save from Hara. This is nice work again from Miscic, drawing players to him, and he finds the top of the box again. Arriaga, that's not an easy strike. He makes really good contact. He's trying to find that bottom corner, and Hara is able to get down again through traffic.
Great shot by Arriaga. Better save from Hara. Miscic with the corner. That's well taken. Finds the head of Mbai. Leotti knock it away. Minute 64. So now Tormenta. Down a goal, down a man. They've gone to their bench once already. Everybody's still warming up. Both sides, North Carolina FC and Tormenta FC. Mbai steps in. Fisher and Pekka. Miscic with Flores. Flores flying. Flores, far post. It'll be a corner kick. It's 1-0 North Carolina FC. A wonder goal from Pearson. The difference in this game from way downtown. Let's take a look.
Yeah, he takes a good first touch, gets it out of his feet. And it does look like it might catch somebody on the way through there a little bit, but again, regardless, just a fantastic strike.
Corner kick coming for North Carolina FC. Another good ball as Mbai comes crashing in. Mbai wants one. He has been flying in from that center back spot. Micheletto can't run it down, so Flores will bring it all the way back to McGuire. What a beautiful goal, though, from Pearson early in this second half to make it 1-0.
And Flores and Miscic have been very dangerous down this left side in the second half, combining really well. Good service into the box, creating chances.
Minute 66. Flores finds Jackson. Knocked out of bounds. It'll be a throw in. Pekka hustles over. Pekka has tracked a ton of miles here today. Ooh, it slipped out of the hands there of Miscic. '66th minute. That ever happened to you on a throw-in? Just flat out slipped out of your hands?
Never.
Never?
I was excellent at throw-ins.
Flores. Miscic. Pekka. Miscic! Wow! That would have topped Pearson. I'm just saying.
And that was exactly what he was looking for on the free kick. The way he hits this, you can see with his laces, that thing is moving all over the place. And a good save from Hara again.
What a shot. So Miscic on the corner. Minute 67. Miscic with his right foot, driven in again. Headed out of there, Pekka. Pekka figures Pearson's got one. I might as well take a crack, and it'll go into the crowd.
It's Britton Fisher with an ambitious volley there.
Ooh, this is a good ball. Micheletto forgot it, though. Cleaned up here by Tormenta. Tormenta From distance, deflected by Mbai. Micheletto, super busy. Will switch the point of attack. Open player, miss-hit, and lucky it was miss-hit. The USL's elite pre-professional platform, USL Academy, allows clubs to build a pathway to pro soccer by bringing together top local youth talent and helping players transition to their USL senior teams. For more information, visit usl-academy.com. Don't forget, fans, we'll be back here next week at WakeMed Soccer Park in Cary, the day before Halloween, October 30th, for Greenville and North Carolina FC, 7 o'clock. I'd like to see more of you out here at WakeMed Soccer Park as we put a bow on the season. First year in USL League One. Micheletto, he may have more miles than anybody. Another good ball dropped into the corner. And Misic. His clearance won back by Tormenta. Jackson is onside. Jackson gonna turn, looking for some help. Jackson pushed to the ground and he'll earn the whistle. Jackson has had a lot of hands on that 22 jersey. I want to thank our crew: Joe Ferrara, Dylan Field, Ian Legg, Andrew Taylor, Brian Ware, Chris Walsh, Kyle Lang, and of course the legendary VP of broadcasting for North Carolina FC, Jorge Acuna. Holding court before the game. 70th minute. Cole Frame. Frame's been solid. I just feel like there's been more action on the left side here for North Carolina FC.
Yeah, it definitely has. I think you're right. He has been solid. I think it's been an interesting sort of second half of the season for Cole Frame. I think he was finding a lot of success in that sort of super sub role when he would come in late. He had fresh legs. He was running him, sort of figure out that role and grow into it a little bit more. But lots of bright, things ahead for Cole Frame.
Thorne whistled for the foul on Pekka. Pearson has got the only goal of the game. I feel like another one might be coming here for both teams. I mean, really. North Carolina FC has been dangerous, though. That shot from Misic was phenomenal. And the save from Hara. Hara's had two big-time saves here in the last 10 minutes. Pekka whistled for the foul. With sights set on home field advantage, El Paso Locomotive welcomes an OKC Energy side looking to remain in the playoff hunt. It's El Paso and OKC Sunday at 8 p.m. Eastern on ESPN Deportes as Strickler and Perez will check in for Tormenta FC. And minute 72, so two more changes for Coach Cameron and Tormenta FC. Cameron assisted by Tom Morris, Jorge Gonzalez, and Jordan Melia.
Tormenta FC substitutions in the 72nd minute of play. Coming out of the game, number 6, Ricardo Gomez. Coming in, number 16, Kobe Perez. Also in the 72nd minute. Coming out of the game, number 7, Luca Mierfroten. Coming in, number 15, Christo Strickler.
So Christo Strickler in. This is a good ball. It's onside. Time. Tormenta back across. Mbai, one back. Shot coming from the sub, Candela. tell you, there's one man who is not going to throw in the towel despite being down a man, and that's Marco Micheletto, number 10.
And you can see he's just going wherever he needs to get involved and get on the ball. And I guarantee John Bradford's not happy right now with the number of chances that NCFC has given up in these last 15 or so minutes.
And John Bradford trying to encourage the team to win it back. And now they do. Now they need to take their time. Minute 74. Mischic. Throw in here for Tormenta FC. Leotti, a handful. Thorne will switch it. Micheletto will get it back to Thorne. Thorne, who has been staying on side, making perfectly timed runs.
Dina did want to shout out former Carolina Railhawk and current player for New Mexico United in the USL Championship, Devin Sandoval, who announced today that his season would be ending due to some complications with blood clots in his heart. So thoughts going out to Devin. Hope he makes a full recovery. One of the best guys that I've played with, and just all around great player. So I hope he's doing well. Hope we see him back on the field next season.
Indeed.
You see there, Azad Jackson with the tug. Silly card to pick up there, I think.
Yeah, so I think he would be one that needs to come off. See if we'll see Simpson or Cristo come on. Right now, all the subs are just standing in the corner. They're not even moving around. Looks like an assistant coach is heading down to get somebody and see who gets the nod. Looks like a couple of them. Yeah, I feel terrible for Daniel Steedman as he ripped up his knee the other day and his season's done. Jackson down. That might be it for Jackson. We'll see here.
Yeah, I think you're right. Looks like Thorne Simpson and Josh Cohen are coming into the game, and I think one of them will be for Jackson. Gets sandwiched there. Probably didn't feel too good.
Give us a call at the Coastal Credit Union box office. That number is 919-459-8144.
Minute 77. Pearson with a long distance bomb in the second half. The difference in the game, 1-0 North Carolina FC on top of Tormenta FC. Frame waiting for some help. Martinez. So some final instructions for Simpson and Cohen. Be a throw in for North Carolina FC. No, actually, flag was up. My bad, as it stays with Tormenta. Pekka wins it back. And Pekka swung his leg, so he's whistled for the foul. You see Tormenta, Summersaw got those 2 yellows in the first half. Played a couple minutes of the first half down a man, and of course the entire second half, and Pearson made him pay pretty early, and now North Carolina FC Trying to hang on. That's a dangerous ball. Picked off by Tormenta. Interesting choice for Tormenta to turn around right there and go the way after trapping the ball. Simpson and Cohen still waiting to get in.
Looks like Pekka's down here. Hopefully just a cramp. He's holding his hamstring.
Feel like the fans might want a yellow card. Cohen and Simpson getting ready to come on. Fans still screaming they wanted a yellow on that last play. So Pekka's going to come out. Cohen's going to come on, but Pekka right now being treated by the trainer. Jackson has got the yellow card as well, so it's going to be Jackson. I believe that comes out. Simpson will come on. Cohen's got to wait. No, Pekka's going to just walk off on the other side, and Cohen will be allowed to come on, I do believe. I'm not sure if Pekka knows. I think he knows he's the player out. There it is. Let's go back to that goal one more time. This is a wonder strike from Pearson.
Yep. It's a good feeling when the ball comes off your foot that way and ends up in the back of the net. Not a guy known for his goal scoring, but
yeah, based on that celebration, I would say
there's a few different celebrations there in one. That's when you know that you don't score very often, is when you feel like you have to work a few different celebrations into your goal.
It's like, wait, I had this one I practiced, but then I also got this one. 80th minute. Nicoletto. This game's not over. It's only 1-0, and all it takes is one little slip up, a little extra pressure. And you got a guy like Nicoletto fighting for you, and then a guy like Azad Leotti who can also hit it from distance. Quick release. This is exactly what I'm talking about. Continue to get themselves in positions where they can get the ball into the 18, and anything can happen. This is a good man to go through. Nicoletto. Cohen. Let's say that's off of Cohen. So quick throw in. Nicoletto. Give it back. No, it'll go out of bounds. It'll be a corner kick. Corner kick coming for Tormenta FC. And Ian Cameron going to make another change here. He's trying to check in is Britton Gottlieb, number 29, and he'll come on before the corner. So coming out of the game is Sergi Noose. So Noose is out. So offense for defense. Down a goal, down a man. They got to go for it here. Last game of the season for Tormenta. Nothing to lose here. They keep it down on the ground. Now Frame. Frame trying to keep it. Frame. And knocked out of bounds. Pretty good tackle there by Marco Nicoletto. Pretty good work by Frame, too.
Yeah, those are the situations that we've seen him succeed in so many times this season, is late in games, on the counter, dribbling at people. Nicoletto did a good job to break that one up.
Flores stays with it. Flores. And Flores will earn a free kick. And we got another card coming. So a card coming to Vincenzo Candela. Looked like a card to me. Vincenzo doesn't think so.
He's almost asking Nelson Flores. I mean, there's not a ton in it. He doesn't give him too hard of a tug, but the attacker's going to take that one all day, every day.
Cohen's ball headed out by Tormenta FC. A little turn on the ball. There's Candela, who just got that yellow card. Nicoletto to Leotti. Leotti with Fisher beyond midfield. And that's great defense by Fisher. Well done. And that's part of the reason they made this move. Pearson, a little reckless, comes in and
yeah, just late there from Pearson.
Pearson gets the yellow card, acknowledges the referee. As we're in minute 84. Tormenta FC is going to keep bringing it here. They have showed tremendous fight playing down a man this entire second half. Yes, they gave up that wonder goal, but they have been dangerous on their own.
Yeah, you got to give them a lot of credit for the way that they responded after the goal.
NCFC yellow card in the 84th minute of play to number 12, Peter Pearson.
So Pearson with a goal and a yellow. Pretty good night. Mbai is fouled, so North Carolina FC will work some of the clock here.
Feet getting tangled there with Leotti.
It all comes down to the final day of the regular season. Watch the drama unfold all evening long on ESPN Plus as the race for the USL League One playoff comes to an end. Action begins October 30th at 7 p.m. Eastern on ESPN Plus. Nicoletto. Austin, quick comment on Coach Berhalter and the U.S. team. Boy, 1 minute in, I was shaking in my boots, but they got things figured out. They needed 3 against Costa Rica, and they got 3.
Yeah, it's been an interesting couple of international windows, right? I think it always seems like the sky is falling a little bit, but they also always seem to sort of pull it out. And I think, you know, they're in a good spot in terms of where they sit in the standings. But yeah, it's not going to be easy by any means. It looks like they might still be missing Gio Reyna and Christian Pulisic for the next window. Maybe too early to tell.
Simpson to try to make it 2-0. No, the flag is up. It was up for a while. The fans didn't see it, but the far side assistant referee had it up a long time. Boy, take a look at this replay, though, and I don't know.
They're really close, and that's exactly what Thorne Simpson needs, I think. Boost his confidence a little bit. He's worked very hard. Every time he's gotten on the field, the goals just haven't come.
Cohen, a little too casual there. Nicoletto. North Carolina FC, they need to finish. Got these subs that are fresh on for Tormenta. They stay with it. Nicoletto, he never stops moving. He wanted it back and he was open, wide open. Leotti. And this will work for McGuire.
Kobe Perez dwelled on it a little bit too long there. As you said, Nicoletto was looking for the return.
Nicoletto earned the return. I mean, he is working his tail off.
He's been all over the place.
Marvin Mariche going to come in. Oh my, McGuire is there. Nifty little move by Candela. That was dangerous. And that was actually Strickler, not Candela. My apologies, number 15, Strickler with a good little move. As there's Candela. 89th minute. I'll tell you what, Strickler made McGuire's heart beat a little bit faster there, I think. And this one coming right down the middle again. Whew. And almost getting to it is Gottlieb. It'll be a goal kick. So John Bradford going to make one more change here, Austin, as you take a look at this last opportunity.
Yeah, really good ball in behind the back line. And Gottlieb does well to get on the end of it, and you can see he's disappointed not to put that one on target. But tell you what, NCFC is, you said it earlier, hanging on, and it's not a position you want to be in when you're up a man, up a goal.
So Mariche going to come on to play that left wing up there with Simpson and Frame. Flores. See John Bradford basically telling Flores, if anything, just boot it toward the other goalkeeper. Don't knock it out of bounds back in your defensive third. Throw in. 5 minutes of added time.
It's going to be a long 5 for NCFC, the way things are going right now.
Yes, it is. Leotti. This will help. McGuire working the clock here. We're almost 1 minute into the 5 minutes. Coach McGinty and Coach Bradford talking a few things over. Looks like he's done making subs. Nice couple games in a row here, though, for North Carolina FC. On the road and then coming back home, and if they can hang on here. Simpson thought he had one, but was ruled offside. This is not over, folks. Micheletto squares it. Fisher with kind of a tentative clear. Oh, here we go. Simpson now. Numbers are 3-on-2. Played into space, but behind Frame. Now numbers are even. Advantage Tormenta. That's too bad. Simpson just needed to take a little bit off of that pass.
Yeah, not a great ball from Simpson. Frame tracked it down, and his ball as well, just a little bit off, a little bit imprecise. Sloppy from NCFC there as they work to try to kill the game.
Pearson still running around out there. He is the hero in this one. If it stands, but we still have 2.5 long minutes to go here. Micheletto is not done. Micheletto's open again. How do they not get it back to him? Austin, that's twice he's played perfect balls and spun off of it into space, wide open.
Yeah, I'm sure he's frustrated. He's done everything he can to get his team back into this one.
I'll probably try to. He was open again as Candela goes down. He's on the back line right now. He wants the ball.
Yep.
Micheletto. He is running all over the field. Leotti. In. Oh, perhaps a shooting opportunity gone awry. Tormenta keeps it. Gottlieb had space in front of him. He could have taken a couple dribbles even.
Yeah, Fisher, right place, right time to intercept that one, but I think you're right. Gottlieb could have had a go himself.
So John Bradford is going to make one more sub here late. Let's see if Tolentino can even get in. Speaking of great players, I got to admit, my wife was at the PSG game Messi scored the other day. She was at that game over in Paris. Pretty cool. Riche.
One of these guys needs to take this one to the corner, I think.
Full frame right as Austin DeLue says that. There should only be about 15 seconds remaining. We don't know if Tolentino's going to get on or not. There's the whistle, so Tolentino won't get on, but Pearson did get on, and Pearson delivered a golazo. There he is. Peter Pearson with the goal, and North Carolina FC under the direction of John Bradford knocks off Tormenta FC by a score of 1-0.
Yeah, NCFC, they'll take 3 points any way they can get them at this point, but tons of credit to Tormenta for the way they fought and stayed in that game. I think they were actually probably the better team in that second half, but ultimately the man down did them in. NCFC comes away with much needed win.
I want to thank Jorge Acuna, Kyle Lang, Joe Ferrara, Dylan Field, Ian Lang, Andrew Taylor, Brian Ware, Chris Walsh, my broadcast partner Austin DeLuz. For each and every one of them and all of you, I'm Dean Linke saying, how about North Carolina FC? They get a 1-0 win over Tormenta FC. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next week, October 30th, when Greenville's in town to take on North Carolina FC.
This copyrighted telecast of the United Soccer League League One cannot be retransmitted, rebroadcast, or reproduced without the expressed written consent of the United Soccer League League One.
At Strategic Systems, we understand that a reliable IT infrastructure doesn't just materialize by itself. We've been helping Triangle businesses of all sizes build and manage secure, reliable technology solutions for over 25 years. Strategic Systems and CEI. Are you transforming your business?
So, how do you like your urgent care? At Wake Med, we have urgent care just about everywhere. Urgent care that specializes in orthopedics and kids. My Care 365, open every day of the year. Even virtual urgent care. Yup, urgent care in your jammies on your tablet. So download the Wake Med All Access app and get urgent care that's caring, convenient, and just the way you like it.
Continental Tire has been a proud supporter of soccer for more than a decade. We've been there both on and off the field for some of the greatest celebrations. We've watched with you as the game and personalities have gotten bigger. We are proud to continue standing alongside you, supporting the game that gives us all so much. Together, we've shared thousands of incredible goals and celebrations. Here's to many more to come.